Today we'll be reacting to Jamari. Every time Ayesha Curry disrespected Steph. Those that don't know what's going on, there's some crazy clips of Ayesha Curry doing some crazy stuff. Like she's apparently being a Jada Pickett Smith, and Steph Curry's a Will Smith. No cheating has happened, but it's like, ooh. That's from what I've heard. So we're going to get into it, see how bad these are. If it's bad, oh Lord. If it's not that bad, okay, we blew out proportion. But let's get into it. You know what I'm saying?
So throughout my time on Earth, I've gotten to see some of the greatest athletes ever. And sometimes a single individual comes around and changes the game altogether. Someone comes in and dominates in such a way that has you contemplating self-deletion as you hear this against your team.
Curry, way downtown, bang! Bang!
Steph Curry, the greatest three-point shooter of all time. I hate to say it, but he, Kevin Durant, and the Golden State Warriors are the sole reason I checked out on the NBA back in around 2018. That is simply how dominant.
Hey, low-key. Okay, I had a friend in middle school who put me on the NBA. He was a Warriors fan. I didn't hate him, but I was
They were. And I don't know if it's just like a light skin thing, as if they are required to go through a humiliation ritual to obtain their powers. But I liken Steph to both Patrick Mahomes and Will Smith. We all know the years.
Patrick Mahomes is not in those categories. This woman here is just annoying.
Ago, Patrick's girlfriend at that time, Brittany, was embarrassing him with countless tweets, fan interactions, and videos featuring his worthless brother Jackson.
All those people that doubted us and hated on us.
Bro, as a Bronco fan, ooh, do not show me this clip. But everyone was hating on, I was hating on the Chiefs before it was cool to hate on the Chiefs. I was hating on the Chiefs before they won their first Super Bowl in the Mahomes era. Even then, after that, I still hated them. Yeah, when Mahomes was getting belt to ass in the Super Bowl, oh, holy moly, I was taking every advantage of that. Ooh, I was... Ooh. Hey, I hate watching was successful. Now everyone hates the Chiefs. It's beautiful, the hate they get now. But I've been a real hater. And guess what? The Broncos have a better record than them right now.
You're gonna lose this game? Yes, I did!
Now, to be completely fair to her, I feel like she has calmed down with most
she
of that and really distanced herself from the sideshow brother. And as for my guy Will, y'all know his legacy was tarnished because his wife loves to emasculate him every chance she gets.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
And we have also talked in the past how Steph's wife Ayesha is yet another one of these women who does this exact same thing. I think the downfall really began the night of June 16th, 2016, when LeBron would score 41 points, evening up the NBA Finals at 3 games apiece, before eventually coming back in historic fashion from being down 3-1 to Steph Curry and the Warriors. Following that night, Ayesha would tweet that the NBA was rigged, and that she had just witnessed it with her own 2 eyes. To me, this was the first sign that she was beyond willing to speak her mind, no matter what the cost and how.
She was just upset that she was, you know. Sometimes we get upset and we say things we regret, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
How it could affect her husband and his career. Keep in mind, Steph has always kept his head down and his nose clean. Like, I'm talking about absolutely no scandals on or off the court, while also pocketing a cool $1 billion along the way. And I feel like when Steph was first going off, really making a name for himself, Everyone loved his family, he was bringing out the baby to the press conference, the wife was doing the cooking show, but it was simply not enough for Ayesha, and over time it's really just gotten more and more embarrassing. First 6 years ago we had this clip from the Red Table Talk where relationships go to die. Ayesha went on there with the Sith Lord herself, and also Steph's mother of all people, and she had this to say about yearning for attention from other men. Because there are women...
Yeah, now here... I've seen this clip. This is crazy. This is definitely crazy.
Out there constantly thirsting over her husband, and she wanted some of that same lust.
Mm-hmm.
Something that really bothers me...
This is like... It tells me you're jealous, bro. You're right, jealous. Why do you want all this attention when you're married? You feel me? That's weird. That to me is weird, bro.
And like honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, this sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then like I begin to internalize it, and I'm like,
because everyone respects Steph. Why are we upset that you're not getting attention? You're married, bro. Like if I was married, I don't want any. If I'm married or dating someone, I don't want female attention at all. You feel me?
Wrong with
You're
me?
not,
like,
you're not looking.
What?
You're not
Like,
looking. You're not even. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Now her saying all that while Curry's mom is sitting right next to her is downright insane to me. She even tries to save her by saying, "Oh, you're not looking for that girl. What does it matter?"
Something wrong with me?
Like, you're not looking.
What?
You're not
Like,
looking.
And keep in mind, they did get married fairly young, so maybe she did not get to experience all of the things that she wanted to, but saying that you crave the attention of other men when you're already a mother and a wife for years at that point is strange. And something that she really should have kept to herself or talked about in private. And that is really going to be a running theme in this video. You know, it's not like it's wrong.
That's my overall takeaway. I feel like some of the stuff she said, we should not know about. I should not be making a video of this. It should be behind closed doors.
Feelings, because relationships are complicated and they go through various stages. But hey, here comes Jada to give her some advice.
Because I dealt with that for years too, like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like,
that's
oh my
not
God,
fair.
I mean.
Because I don't want it, but
Yeah.
it'd be nice to know that, like, someone's looking.
But
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned off, right,
That
you're
can get
beautiful.
real
Don't
dangerous.
ever think for 1 minute that it ain't no some men out there looking at you like I wish.
Honestly.
And I'm gonna tell you who knows that more than anybody.
Yeah, so Curry's mom even tells her, like, this is a dangerous line to walk.
But
That
when
can
your
get
radar's
dangerous.
turned,
Now, the next instance of
She's like trying
embarrassment
not
would
to
occur
be.
on yet
She's like, she's like,
another daytime talk show, The Real.
Yeah,
this
I
clip
feel
does
like
go
we've seen
viral
this
time
too.
and time again because of what happens after they bring out this old up shirtless dude named Marcel.
Marcel.
yeah, this is crazy. But this is another one of those that's like, this is so probably the one that bothered me the most. I'm not going to say you can't be attracted. It's right that we're going to get attracted to. It's what you do. It's like, it's the actions. You feel me? Doing this. I get you're trying to make a joke. Come on, come on, gang. Like, you're embarrassing me. You're pretty much also trying to cuck me too. You're like cucking me in a way. A lot of guys don't like being cucked. Now there are some too. There you got the sneakos that enjoy it, but the ones that aren't don't like it. Like,
Now, the hand gesture there is just absolutely diabolical, and I get that she's, like, joking,
yeah,
but if the
that's
tables
like the
turned
joke.
and Steph was doing the same thing around some cocktail waitress on a podcast, I think that both
Yeah, that's what it is. It's double standards. Like, she's allowed to get away with it, but if Steph did
women
it,
and men would think that that shit is pretty wild. And it's funny how it's always another woman on the show who immediately sees what she's doing as crazy and tries to get her to stop. And during this same interview, she would also go on to put Steph's love for feet on display. Yes,
yeah, okay. This is one of those things where it's not nothing. This one's more of a harmless one. But it's like, we don't need to see all that. If it was behind closed doors, whatever. I don't care that Curry has a foot fetish. That's not my thing. I'm not here to judge. But why are you telling us? We should not be knowing about this. This was more of a awareness thing. Like, I don't see no wrong intent, but it's like, why are you doing this on the show? You feel me?
serious.
This is gonna turn into a whole other thing. But my husband really loves my feet.
Oh, I love that.
And so, like, the light was hitting him just right that day. And so I was like, let me just snap this photo and send him a picture of my feet. So I always say, like, when he says to send nudes, like, that's what he's getting, a picture of my bare feet. I don't know if he's happy about that, but that's okay.
And like I said, there is nothing inherently wrong with him beating his meat.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, why are you airing this out in public?
To feet, but some things are once again better kept private.
All right, girl, now we know something about him. He like feet, sisters.
He's going to kill me.
And with these
And she
latest
knows it,
antics, it's
too.
really only gotten worse. As a couple weeks back, Ayesha went on the Call Her Daddy podcast to talk about how she has felt discontent with her life as a mother from time to time, and how it's basically hard to deal with her not being the star of the show.
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
Okay, I'm not going to blame her for at one point not wanting to be married and have a family. Some women don't want that. But, like, as a kid, you have kids who are actually definitely old enough to know what you said or saying in this interview. Well, ain't like Steph's oldest kid is like a teenager now. She like 16 or something like that. The kid could see that and could question whether you love them. It's something. I don't blame her for at one time thinking, maybe I don't want kids or maybe I don't want to get married. That's cool, but it's like I said, something just shouldn't be said out in public. You know what I'm saying?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life. So it's like, it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
And it's fine to look back in retrospect and acknowledge hard moments where maybe you question your life path or your decisions, or maybe even your identity, but later she says this is something that still bothers her till this day.
But after my
bothers herself to this day.
Daughter turned
like the kids might feel insecure about themselves. This, like I said, behind closed doors, bruh.
1. I remember there being a shift and being like, I have.
And I'm not saying she doesn't love her kids. I feel like she does. But like
myself, like this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what What are you doing?
And the thing to me is, like, she is a very successful person on her own merit.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, being his wife likely opened most of these doors for her in these situations, but she also hit home runs with her opportunities, having several very successful restaurants. She has also been highlighted time and time again on magazines, and even having her own TV shows. I'm just saying, it's not like she's some silent woman in the corner only there to appease her husband. Yet she still comes off as insecure, but then again, she did say that she thought that she would be the breadwinner, despite also knowing that Curry was going to be a high draft pick making massive waves in college when they met.
I didn't know that he was gonna end up playing basketball. He said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like, I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
I don't know, I just don't really understand how someone can come off as so ungrateful after having such a fortunate hand dealt to them in life. Like, she has 1,000,000 times the opportunity that other women have. I'm talking about nannies, endless therapy, countless money, and endless doors of opportunity being open to build an identity away from simply being a wife and mother, which it is very apparent to me that Steph has allowed her to explore. And yet she just comes out to crap on it every couple of years. I mean, to me, we all have a role to play in our life and our various relationships, and I don't know if she needed more dating experience or to get out the mud on her own. But to me, she really just comes off as if she had a full ride at Jada's school of embarrassing your husband.
Yeah,
I mean,
getting advice from this woman right here is not the way, bro.
Really just comes off as if she had a full ride at Jada's school of embarrassing your husband. I mean, you would never catch LeBron's wife on this shit. Out here taking backstage photos with Drake. Like, she won't even take a picture with a male fan because she knows the narratives that could spark from that. And I want to make it clear, in no way am I saying that women need to, like, sit back and be silent and
that's not what I'm saying. It's just
try
more
and
like
look good, or that they can't have an identity outside of their family or their husband. If anything, I think the exact opposite. I think that those things are very healthy.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that
I
it seems
agree.
like every time she opens her mouth, it's always bad and embarrassing. Like, maybe she just needs to stop doing these interviews. I don't really know what the solution is. But yes, every time she goes viral, it's for something like this. But either way, I do want to know what you guys think about this situation, both men and women. Do you find it...
Same thing. You think what she did is nothing's wrong, or do you think what she did was out of line? Let me know how you feel. For me, it's just some things shouldn't have been said that we should not have known. You feel me? Like I said, I got nothing against her. It's just like, you just be careful what we're saying. You feel me? Without being said, I hope y'all enjoy it. And got nothing to say. I'll see y'all later.